Well, everybody, I've got a lot to talk about in this video, or one major topic in particular. But before I jump into that, I did want to talk about New Japan's Best of the Super Juniors tournament, which concluded on Sunday. Unfortunately, I was not able to watch much of the tournament. I caught night one and I caught the finals. So unfortunately, I didn't get to watch much of the tournament. I didn't get to watch much of it unfold. So that was unfortunate, but you know, life got in the way. Awesome Con got in the way. So I didn't really get to watch much of the tournament, unfortunately. However, I did watch the finals, and I have to say, that match between Kyle O'Reilly and Kushida was absolutely incredible, absolutely amazing. And if you're at all interested in watching it, I highly recommend you check it out because it was an unbelievable match. Great end to the tournament and great setup for the Junior Heavyweight Championship match at Dominion, which I have to say, the card for Dominion looks very, very good, and I'm very excited for it. Between AJ and Okada for the IWGP title, you've got Makabe and Ishii for the Never Openweight title. You got Nakamura versus Goto for the Intercontinental title. You got Omega and the winner of the Best of Super Juniors tournament. I don't want to spoil who won. I just want everybody to go out and check the match out because it was that great. It's one of my favorite matches of the year, quite honestly. It was just a hard-hitting, well-wrestled, exciting, believable athletic contest. It was just very, very well done, and my hat's off to both men. That was a hell of a display. One hell of a match. Absolutely. Great stuff. And I just wanted to come on here and put that match over. And, yeah, New Japan, they got some exciting things coming up. They've also announced the lineup for the G1 Climax tournament. This will be the first year I'll try to watch some of the G1 Climax. It's going to be spread out over 20 shows, and there's no way on earth I'm going to be able to watch all 20 shows. But I am going to check out portions of it for sure, and I'm sure it's going to be very exciting and very good. AJ's in there, Okada's in there, Tanahashi, Nakamura, Goto, Tenzan, Makabe, Ishii, Hanma, Mike Elgin's in there. They got him, I guess, as part of the relationship between New Japan and Ring of Honor. So it's a pretty good lineup, and I think should make for a very good tournament, and I'm really excited to actually check out my first G1 Climax tournament. So, yeah, like I said, New Japan, they've got some great stuff on the horizon. Should be very good. So, with all of that said, I've come to a realization about the WWE Network, and that realization is I need to cancel it immediately. And this is not a reflection on the product itself, although I've stated my misgivings with the product multiple times. It's not a reflection of that. It's not a reflection on the quality of the pay-per-views or the shows, and it's certainly not a reflection on the quality of NXT, which I love it to death. I think it's great. So it's not necessarily a reflection on the quality of the product. It's more a reflection of the fact that they give that shit away for free so often. I mean, how many times have they offered a free month of the network? I think they're doing it again in June. They did it in May. They did it in February. So this is the third month this year alone. We're at a point right now where I feel like a chump paying for this thing every month. I feel like an absolute idiot. So it's like, you know what? I can watch NXT on Hulu Plus. And, you know, if there's a pay-per-view coming up, I'm thinking about having a SummerSlam party over here. So I'll probably order the network again for SummerSlam if they aren't offering it for free that month. Whatever, I'll just order it when I need it. But as far as, like, staying subscribed to the network every month out of the year, I don't see the point because they offer that shit for free so often. I feel like I legitimately feel stupid paying for it at this point. And I first signed up for the network when you were locked into a 6-month deal right away and you couldn't cancel. It was just you pay 6 months. And that's what you got. And I thought, okay, for the first 6 months, I think I can get, you know, I can get my price tags worth of material out of this thing. And I did. I made sure I did. Between watching a bunch of old pay-per-views and watching the current pay-per-views and watching NXT, I was like, yeah, I got my money's worth out of it. So there was that. But, you know, I just feel stupid that I've been paying for it for this long. And, you know, new subscribers are always, oh, they get it for free. Oh, this month you're getting it for free if you subscribe. And it's like, you know, I kind of feel like an idiot. I really do feel stupid paying for this thing. So, you know what? I'm not going to pay for this thing anymore because, yeah. Because, God damn it, everybody else is getting it for free except me, it feels. So, You know, it's I don't see any reason to pay for it at this point because they offer it for free so much. It just seems pointless. And the 6-month thing is no longer that's no longer an aspect of signing up for the network. So I could buy a free month. I could subscribe to a free month here or there and then sign off. Right? I'm not locked in for 6 months. So yeah. So yeah, another free month of the WWE Network. When I heard that, I was like, I'm done. I was like, there's no reason for me to pay for this. It's completely stupid for me to pay for this. So, yeah, we're done here. I'm unsubscribing to the network. And like I said, I will resubscribe, or I'll re-up my subscription on months where I want to watch it, like SummerSlam or whenever there's an NXT special. Although it seems like the NXT special always falls on a month that comes for free. But other than that, I really don't see any point paying for this thing once a month, and especially since I'm kind of burnt out on a lot of the sheer volume of the WWE's content between 3-hour Raws and pay-per-views that are coming once every 2 weeks now. We're at that mode at the moment, and I'm at a mode where I'm just sick and tired of paying for it. So. I urge others to do the same because really, I mean, you might as well just take advantage of the freeness, the free nature of the network while they're offering it. I mean, I don't see any reason to pay for it. So, with all of that said, I just wanted to come on here and do a quickie, just put over New Japan and talk about why I'm canceling the WWE Network. Just a quick, simple little video. I should have another video up this weekend. I am definitely going to try and see Jurassic World at some point this weekend because I want to talk about it. I'm a huge fan of the original Jurassic Park. I am not a fan of the sequels. I think 2 and 3 are pretty bad. 2 had its moments, but, it's still not very good. The book is great. The original Michael Crichton book. So's The Lost World. That's a very good book as well. So I highly recommend, instead of checking out 2 and 3, just read the original books. You're better off doing that. But yeah, I'm a huge fan of Jurassic Park. I love the original movie. Like I said, and I love the Crichton books. So I'm hoping this movie's good. I mean, you would expect it's like, all right, third time's a charm. We've got to get a good sequel out of this shit sooner or later, right? But here's hoping. But I'm going to try and see it at some point this weekend. And hopefully it turns out well because I'm really excited for it. So, again, fingers crossed. Here we go. And finally, I am going to try... do I even want to bother watching Money in the Bank? Because it's like... Owens and Cena, yeah, it was great in Elimination Chamber, but I just saw it. I was like, you're not even giving me time to, digest what I saw. I need to, and people are talking about it, where it's like, they're doing the rematch too soon. It's like, yeah, and that's always been my thing with constantly doing rematches over and over and over again. It's like, you could get so much out of building up to a rematch. Kevin Owens came in and on his first match on main WWE programming, beat John Cena. That should be a specter that haunts John Cena for months and months and months until you do the eventual rematch, whether it be at SummerSlam or WrestleMania next year or what have you. Doing it 2 weeks after the first match to me is overkill, whether Owens wins or not. And I definitely think Owens should win because, all right, you have him come in and beat Cena and then you're going to undo it 2 weeks later. That's stupid. I mean, that's a waste. I mean, that's that. Whatever. But in any case, it's like, Owens and Cena, yeah, the first match was great, but I already saw it. Money in the Bank, I know Roman's going to win. Unless they pulled, the swerve of swerves, I don't see anybody else but Roman Reigns winning, and they haven't done a good enough job of convincing me that Roman's not going to win. So, and that's not me shitting on Roman Reigns. It's like, do I want to go out of my way to watch a show where I know exactly how it's going to play out? You know what I mean? The main event, Ambrose and Rollins could be a very good match. Hopefully they'll finally have the match that they should have had last year. Like that big, huge one-on-one pay-per-view match. But, again, I know Rollins is going to win. There's no way Ambrose is walking out with the belt. But, yeah, again, and I just saw a show 2 weeks ago, less than 2 weeks ago. I saw another show 2 weeks before that. It's like, how much of my time am I going to dedicate? How many of my Sundays have to be dedicated to WWE pay-per-views, you get burnt out after a while. So maybe the break will be good for me. But in any case, that's all I have for now. Like I said, I'll have another video up sometime this weekend, hopefully with a review of Jurassic World. Maybe I'll watch Money in the Bank. Maybe I won't. I'm probably going to check out the Game of Thrones finale before I do that. And, Yeah, Game of Thrones. I mean, they're shaping up. Shit's getting done. I mean, I'll say that. I mean, the show's not perfect, but at least shit is happening. But yeah, maybe I'll have a review for that too. Review season 5 of Game of Thrones. But anyways, that's all I have for you now. Y'all enjoy your week, enjoy your summer. The weather's been kind of up and down around here. We either get thunderstorms or we get nice sunny days, so it never seems to want to make up its mind. But yeah, continue to enjoy your summer, and I will see you all later.